Good morning, P.L.L.C. I hope you were all doing fantastic. Sorry I had to take a little break there after the 4th of July Red, White, and Boom giveaways, but I just need a little break from Facebook. So, this morning we are jumping on here, and I've been hearing this a lot lately. What is whiplash? Or people coming in being told by their doctor, oh, it's just a little whiplash, there's nothing to worry about. Just do some physical therapy. Well, now we're coming into my wheelhouse. This is actually what I teach all over. So let's talk a little bit about whiplash. So whiplash is an acceleration-deceleration injury. A lot of times in the medical world, they're taught that it is a sprain strain of the neck carrying on. They don't really get into too much of the details of the mechanics or the who, what, when, where, why, how, now on things like that with it because they're not trained to properly deal with it. So let's talk about it. Here I have the big spine model out. So whiplash would actually be a sprain of the ligaments in the neck. Really, your whole spine's affected, but for just the purpose of this video, let's stick to the neck. So you've sprained the ligaments, strained the muscles. Take this for example. That's like going into your doctor and telling them your right leg hurts. And by the end of it, you're told it's a sprain of your knee. Okay, not really that much good info there. But give me one sec here. So you close that. So not a lot of great info there. That's why we have the super specialized imaging equipment right over there, the digital motion x-ray, or we can do what's called a CRMA in other areas of the spine. So we need to know where the spine is hurt, how bad it's hurt, and then be able to approximately give you a guideline on how long that's going to take to heal. We won't get into, maybe I'll do one tomorrow, the specialized equipment that we use to help you heal up better and quicker. Back to these. So there's the intervertebral disc, which is red on this model here. Then we have, flipping the model around, we would have what would be called the capsular ligaments there that go over these joints here, also called the facet joints or the zygapophyseal joints. Then we'll have in between here the interspinous ligament, and then we'll have the supraspinous ligament. Flipping this around on the front of the spine here, we'll have the anterior longitudinal ligament, and then back here where they have the spinal cord going, we'll have the posterior longitudinal ligament. MRIs only really show what's going on with the disc, and that's what our radiologists here report. They don't care to actually do the measurements on your films, which we do here. So we need to know the grade. We need to know if the bones have, let me get it held up here, block my face out a little bit. There we go. If the bones have slipped forward, backward, or if they're tilting too far forward or too far backward like that. So when a bone slides too far forward or too far backwards, that the cutoff measurement there is 3.5 millimeters for grade 3 instability. That means you would need, or a surgical consult would be warranted if you have red flag neurological symptoms like your arm hurts or things like that. You're getting lightheaded, you're passing out, turn your head real quick and you get super dizzy. Red flag type stuff. So too far forward, backward is translational. Then we get into angular instability. So it can be wedged forward or it can be wedged backwards like that. That's actually the disc pulling away from those bones. Also super important to know, because discs take a relatively long time to heal, roughly 18 to 24 months for one of those puppies to heal up. The other ligaments, a little bit different, and we can do post-imaging on that and make sure everything's moving right. So, tomorrow we'll probably jump into what are Actually, let's go through the grades real quick. So there's 3 grades of the really crappy diagnosis called whiplash. There's grade 1 instability, grade 2, and grade 3. Grade 3 is 3.5 or more millimeters of movement in the neck, 4.5 in the low back. And then you can also have the same grades of instability with the disc tearing away from the bone above. So tomorrow we'll probably get into the really cool equipment that we use to help people get better quicker and also knock their pain down drastically along the way. Or we might dive into the importance of the cervical curve. I'm not sure yet, but I'll probably hit you guys with a couple more videos this week. So if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to drop them below this video, and I will answer you back as soon as possible. See ya.